Story continue. All right, so yeah, that was a bit longer than a short AFK. I had to get up. It's been a few hours since what would now be the previous video. What were we doing? We were looking at upgrades. We just got some royal jelly. We spent the royal jelly. What did we spend that on? On the black ant. Oh yeah, that's right. We unlocked the black ant. I'd like to be able to get them to level 2, but we can't. But the Formicarium can now have black ants. Let's do that then. That sounds good. Not enough food. Where's all my food?
The workers have raised their first Formica ant.
Finally, we have the opportunity to observe multiple species within the same colony.
Ah. Good stuff. So pheromone marker 2 is outside. Let's go get all of our ants gathering food. There's really no reason to stay protecting. I love watching them filter up and then come out right here. That's so satisfying. There's wood lice. There's wood lice. Let's get group 1. The scientist tip. Okay, you little. We'll let them bring their food back, but then we'll tell them to not gather food. Can I center on group 1? Spacebar. I'd like to center on the ants themselves in group 1 to figure out where they are. I don't know if there's a key for that. What if I right-click these guys? Dragging and dropping. Okay. Spacebar. Control. No. Well, whatever. They're not gathering food anymore. Group 3 ants, which I can only see on the mini-map their nursery if I highlight or if I hover over. That's fine. Here they come. Here they come. Let's find those wood lice. There's one. Even more food. Oh, my food stores are full, which is good. Oh, I will have enough food to build this tile, don't you worry. We'll build up our food supply back here. And it's an ant colony, not a Terran base. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. We can even kind of like... Oh, I need more territory points to dig these tiles. Oh crap, hold on. We gotta be careful. I understand now, I understand. Territory is gonna be useful. It's better to... Let's just carve out a little bit more then. And we'll grab some of these workers so we can actually do that. And as we continue to stream food in, let's complete what we were trying to do. We'll have a nice big pod for this nursery. We won't make it a 7 ant pod, it'll be like 10. 7, 8. Bring the food back. There we go. Actually, before we place down another one of those, let's take advantage of this. See, that feels much better. Now my workers will build that up while my new ants continue to do their thing. I don't understand the point of building up the Formicarium, though. I don't know why we're actually doing this, TBH. We've got some workers already. We've got a couple of different nurseries of workers, one on the queen and one that we created out here. We probably don't need more than 14 of those. And I seem to have one pod right here that I didn't mean to put there. Boom, give me my food back. Yeah, it leaves some behind, which will get stored. That's half of that. I wanted a point right here and here. There, that's a nice sized unit of ants. But again, I'm not really sure the point of building up the Formicarium yet. Other than, oh, it has to get leveled up so that we can unlock these things. Alrighty, where were we? Let's put my glasses back on here. So we've got to level up this Formicarium so we can begin unlocking the necessary upgrades. We have 25 points of territory, 13 royal jelly. I forget what the 24, oh, population, max population. Should we max out our population? No, we don't have the food for that, do we? Actually, maybe we do, but without enough territory, we can't really build up the food tiles as we need them. Okay, well then let's grab our second group over here and have them begin harvesting that, or getting that food. What we should do is upgrade these food tiles so that we know we have a lot of supply ready and waiting for us. Oh, I can click and drag. Okay. But with no worker ants here. Well, whatever. Let's bring these guys back then. What is group 2's worker ants doing? Can I click on them? Control 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It just shows me the pheromone marker, which I guess is really all I need. And our combat ants can continue to pick up more food. Slay the bugs around this area here. We'll let them have their fun. Back to the nest ants for these upgrades. There we go. That one needs an upgrade now too. Now we're sitting at a cap of 1,000 food. We don't have to worry. Okay, now my combat ants can begin gathering food. So let's select these guys. Oh, they're not prevented from it. Oh, those are workers. Group 1, there we go. We'll let group 1 also contribute to the storing of food. I am going to want another group. We can move faster here. These are my workers. I want to clear out a little bit more this way. Let's go this way a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now we'll create another nursery of workers right here in this little spot. It gives me some more flexibility. I like that we can click and drag. That is very handy. Go ahead, get me another pod of workers, and they'll be number 3. I want them doing things like this. In fact, even workers can kill the wood lice out here. And that's not even a wood lice, that's a worm or something. All right, there's, oh, look at that on the mini-map. I love that streaming. Workers are building the next generation of ants. And now this group, group 3, they can handle this guy themselves. And bring the food back. Group 2 is still doing their thing. Let's make sure group 2 is going far enough to collect the food. We'll get them out here. Our combat group, which is now collecting food, is slowly bringing this stuff back. And group 3 is bringing food as well. From, let's say this one, it's the bigger pile. 1 and 3 with 2 working on that one to bring food here. All right, I'm not really sure how to, quote, level up my Formicarium, but I'm sure that comes with time. We still have 31 tiles of territory we can work with. I'm going to take some time. We're gonna break this, and then from here. I want another set of black ants here, another set of soldiers. We've got the food to build this, yes we do. Let's get them working. We still have workers in the nest group, so this is very expeditiously completed. Thank you, worker ants. I appreciate your attention to detail and your get up and go attitude. I would call each and every one of you self-starters. Put your resumes up on... Where do people put resumes up on now? Google thing. How do people find jobs these days? All right, so we have a lot of stuff going on, but we sort of just have to watch it then, don't we? See, now we have seven soldiers. They're still part of the nest group. They can be part of group 1 for the moment. No, group 2 to collect this. So I put them in group 2. They'll begin filtering out. Here they come. You can tell they're the soldiers. I'm starting to be able to recognize them at a glance now. The soldiers have just a spot of red, just a few stripes. They're mostly black. It makes them look so painful. Like when you look at an ant like that, you think its bite hurts. Or even that one, honestly, the workers. Here we go. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I love seeing all this in action. 38 tiles of territory, 1,000 food. We've got 21 workers, but really not much else to do with the Formicarium right now. I like the spot it's in. We've got a lot of food. We could do some upgrades, but let's not get overzealous. Let's not get overzealous and spend everything willy-nilly. We're low on royal jelly. That's the biggest thing, honestly. Let's start the next challenge. Formicarium challenge 2. It's a gateway mission. 2.1. Wait, I can't unlock that? Why? 2.1? Gateway mission? Can I click that one? No. How do I do this? Test the might of your Formicarium colony. Will it survive whatever the scientists have planned? This will unlock the next missions. Got it. Medium. Uh-oh. Oh, test the might of your Formicarium colony. This one. The scientists are going to test the colony here. That is why we have to build up our Formicarium, which is what we've been doing. All right, so basically this gateway mission is going to test what we've learned in the previous 2 missions. That is super good game design. I like that. So let's assess our colony ourselves, knowing what we know about the game. We know that overwhelming opponents is the ideal strategy. We know that speed tiles are actually big. Let's get those. We've got a surplus of food, and I want speed tiles essentially everywhere. Is that a speed tile? Is that what I just put down? Yes, I did. We want speed tiles essentially everywhere. Let's just... I view this as like spreading creep in StarCraft 2. We'll upgrade our speed tiles so that all of our ants have the best possible chance of reaching defensible positions. We've got plenty of creep here. The ants will speed up a lot. We're not going to upgrade most of these, although we could. The food is... You know what? We will. Let's grab the upgrades. We'll hit these speed tiles. It's kind of whatever with them, you know? Not too concerned, honestly. There we go. With the speed tiles, they're just nice to have. In a multiplayer environment, of course, creep is necessary. Does this game have multiplayer? I don't think it does. Well, we have 38 tiles of territory. Or sorry, 6 tiles of territory. I've been reading that wrong. That's my population. We have 6 tiles of territory left. That being said, I think we're just about out of things that we can do. So let's upgrade our workers as much as we can then. It's just nice to have upgraded workers. And of course, oh, we haven't upgraded our ants enough. Okay. Upgrade food storage then. Trying to spend our food as much as we can in any way that I can, honestly. Because we have a lot of it, so I'm upgrading everything that can be upgraded. Just that's awesome. This is a nice choke point, but you know what I want to do? You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I can't because I don't have territory. I was gonna cut like a path through here that curves. That way, when the enemy comes through here and finds himself in this spot, I can direct ants through here and surround. Can I actually even do that still? We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually can, and I have 1 more tile of territory. There we go. That'll create the ability for me to get surrounds on my enemy. And with that, I'm just about done. We'll put speed tiles in there. Let our 7 nest workers put those down, and once we've got them down, commit to a few more solid upgrades. Alright, that's about as robust as I can make my colony right now. We have used up every available tile for something. Either speed, workers, or black ants. Everything's upgraded. I think we can start the gateway mission then. Let's bring everybody back to the nest colony. And out of curiosity, is there a clear all pheromones thing? Scroll up. pheromone marker, jump to marker, surface oh, surface toggle is tab, okay. Oh, interesting. Build menu, brood menu, place marker, dismiss marker, prevent group attack. Oh, there are hotkeys for that. X and Z, gotta keep that in mind. Food storage is V, leaf drop up, that's a new thing. Refuse, a refuse tile? Or refuse tile. I think it's a refuse tile because ants are known to create little ant graveyards where they store their dead and stuff. I don't know if you have to do that in this game. Not where they store their dead, but where they discard their dead or other trash and stuff. I don't think... Thumb, mouse button, fast build, upgrade. I don't know what that does. Toggle photo mode. Wow, this game has a lot of hotkeys. But no clear all pheromone markers. Really? Did I just miss it? That seems like an obvious one. Because when I put all my ants back in the group, back in the nest group, I don't really care where my pheromone markers are anymore. Although I suppose simply leaving my pheromone markers out were in good spots. Like if we were to do something like this and say this is our number 1 defense position, and say this is like a number 2 defense position and this is a number 3 defense position, then I can just drag ants to the necessary spots and they'll go do what they're gonna do. In fact, let's grab the big group. Boom, get them up there, and group 2 will hide here in the flank. Oh, thumb mouse button shows that stuff. Oh, because that's upgrade, I think. Okay, good. Learning that stuff. Let's start the next mission then. Test the might of your Formicarium colony on medium. Oh, this will be fun.
It is time we connected the outworld to the feeder colonies. I want to see how these eruptors respond under pressure.
I will prepare the experiment.
And I will prepare to fend off your whatever you're gonna do. What are you preparing for me?
Let's begin with a small threat.
Connecting the Fusca colony now. I will let 10 through to start with.
Here they come. Oh, they dropped him in. Okay, 10 ants. That's not gonna be a problem. In fact, let's get number 2 up here on this side. Group 3 will have some workers waiting in the back line just in case my sizable army doesn't take care of these 10 ants.
The Raptors identified the threat and responded very quickly.
Excellent. Let's see how they handle a few more, shall we?
Introducing 20 Formica Fusca ants.
Oh yeah, now we are talking. You know what, number 3, worker ants, just get up here. Let's crowd them. Group 1, get over here. Group 2 over here to protect the workers that are vulnerable. They're just there for backup in case that has to happen. There we go. There we go. Now we got a full surround. Look at that positioning with the pheromone markers. They come in as a group of 20 and get just hammered. They get chewed through. Oh, here come the big guys. Oh, you got nothing. You got nothing. 20 of you? We haven't lost a single ant. Or it looks like we haven't anyway. Easy.
Our Raptors have neutralized the threat to their queen.
Good. Continue the experiment and let me know the results. Don't add more than 30 ants at once, though. We don't want to harm the queen.
Understood.
Come on, send them through the
I
tube.
wonder how they will react to a rival Raptor colony. Introducing 40 rival Raptor ants.
Let's take these workers and bring them to group 1. We want to get these. See, the idea is they come in through here, engage group 2's soldiers, and then group 1 and 3 flank. That's the idea. They engage. It works perfectly. It works exactly perfectly. Yeah. God, that's so many. They'll never get to my queen. They'll never reach my queen. You'll never get her. Nah. I get it. This is a great little gateway mission. It tests to see if I understand the game, right? I can now withstand
Excellent.
attacks. I have what it takes to move forward now. If you can't beat this, you can't beat the further missions. You don't have the basic concepts down.
50 rival Raptor ants.
All right, well, my strategy will hold. I'm not worried. Oh, they're coming from this way, but there's only one entrance, right? It's only that. There's nothing else. So we're good. Here they come. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see how it works. We don't have upgrades for our combat ants, remember? They're just level 1, completely unupgraded. We don't have the royal jelly that we need for upgrades. I'm keeping an eye here on the numbers down at the bottom. We have lost a worker, but it was instantly rehatched. Same down here. Same for the soldier. Yeah, we're losing small numbers against these much bigger forces. But with superior positioning and strategy, we can handle even the most overwhelming of odds. Come on, give me 60 scorpions.
Now let's try 60 Raptor ants.
Nah, bring out scorpions, dude. Bring out 70, like, human ant exterminators. Send them at this thing. I bet you my colony could handle it. God, this is horrible. Oh, you are going way too far ahead, overextending. Oh no, you're grouping. Oh crap. Pressing tab jumps me underground. I don't have to click anywhere. Nice. Just learned that from looking at the hotkeys. Given our food supply and our little defensive structure we have set up here, I can hold off, I'm sure, hundreds at a time with this. Well, not hundreds. I think 100 actually might get through. But it would take some ludicrous number like that for this. The female scientist left.
Superb response.
She has no idea what he's doing. Sending like 80 ants at a time. Seeds have been dropped on the surface.
You're doing admirably, my Erectors. Perhaps a small reward. Look to the surface.
Show me the seeds. Where are the seeds? Are these seeds? Whatever. He's giving us a reward. Group 5, Group 3, Group 4.
What about a combination of a Raptor and Fusca? Let's start with 20 of
Oh
each.
no, wait. Let's get everybody back where they were supposed to be. I thought we were done. Group 2 is the one that takes the brunt of it. Group 1 flanks. Group 3 flanks. Let's get Group 3 flank going. There we go. I'm okay with this setup. Now we might have to... Oh, I'm so glad we set up speed tiles. Okay, now they've combined unit combinations here. 2 different kinds of ants. I think they're actually sending in their own soldiers. Oh, we are losing number. You can tell by the pheromone markers how many are left in each of my groups. They keep replenishing. Thankfully, we are as upgraded as we can get. Wow, this is crazy.
An unconventional defense, yet highly effective.
Here's some seeds. We're gonna place a pheromone marker on 4.
Interesting to see the colony fight on 2 fronts. Perhaps we should try 30 of each.
Oh god, no, come back, guys. I sent some ants out to collect the seeds. But now they gotta run. They're coming back home. We got a little bit of food. Oh god, this is getting bad. I don't have enough territory to build more ants. What I can do instead is clear some of the... Actually, this back here does not need... Here, let's get a few more of these guys back in the Queen's group. Let's get rid of some of these tiles. And we'll turn these into more soldier tiles. Apparently we need more ants than we presently have because they are beginning to overwhelm our defenses. Here they come! All of my ants are dead! Please go build more workers.
The Queen is in danger. Perhaps I should stop the experiment.
I think you should. Oh, she's getting bit! She's getting bit! She's getting bit! I have no defenses! There's nothing really I can do. Honestly, I'm completely out of ants. I think you're supposed to be overwhelmed here. Oh no, they killed her.
What is going on? What happened to the Queen?
The ants were weak and confused. We should start again with a healthier colony.
Very well. Purge the Formicarium.
What they don't realize is that you cannot stop the ultra power ants. The death of one queen means nothing. Defeat for Formicarium. Well, I thought I had this one going really well, but apparently not. It's all right. You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed. So let's learn from our lesson here. Or let's learn our lesson here. And we know we don't need these. Apparently the onslaught just keeps coming. So... let's play the game the way they want to play the game. So, if you've upgraded a speed tile, you have to remove the upgrade and then the tile itself. I see. I think that's what we just witnessed. Oh no, my workers haven't gotten around to doing this part yet. We have a lot of duders in the nest group. They should be coming here now, and so they are. Clear that out, clear that next. And because we've got loads of food, make one nice colossal group of soldier ants. Spend it all, baby, spend it all. What is this? If you feel your colony is up to it, it may be time to take on the first Formicarium challenge. I see. Now we know. So the game recognizes that I'm ready for this. With this number of... This is 17 duders. All right, now let me think about how I really want to set up my defenses here. You know what I think I'm gonna do this time? Because we've got so many speed tiles. Well, I don't want them coming in and attacking this vulnerable part. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 7 soldier ants, and we'll position them right here at the entrance to the largest nursery. Hopefully they'll be able to hold their ground there. Everyone else will be in the nest group, and I want to see... Let's pull back the pheromone markers for everything. I want to see, except for group 5, how they handle this on their own. Food-wise, we're not in the best spot now. We've spent all we really could. This group is numerous, but not as upgraded. Oh wait, they can't be upgraded. We can't upgrade them. I've done well here then. You know what? Let's use that last piece of territory. This might be overkill. 17 more soldiers versus the last time we did this really should put us over the top. All right, let's start the mission.
I think it is time we connected the outworld to the feeder colonies. I want to see how these ereptors respond under pressure.
I will prepare the experiment.
Man, there's tubes on... Oh, I guess only 2... Oh, 3 sides. There's tubes on 3 sides. Got it.
Let's begin with a small threat.
Connecting the Fusca colony now. I will let 10 through to start with.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. We're blocking the nursery, but I sort of want the enemy ants to funnel through here and face the dangers that come along with splitting up their groups and with my ants having so much move speed. Here comes the first 10. No big deal. Ah, it is a big deal. Let's bring you guys back. I guess we do need to position them near the front. Group 1, solve this problem for me. Group 2, Group 3, Group 5 will gather food.
Identified the threat and responded very quickly.
Excellent. Let's see how they handle a few more, shall we?
Introducing 20 Fusca ants.
Okay, no big deal. Now, when he gets ready to drop some seeds in, I'm gonna have my new Group 5 run out to grab them super fast. We need the food to respawn my units. I may have been overzealous in my food usage there. Okay, so this is really not the most efficient way for me to do this. Group 1, go up here. Group 2, here. Group 3 here. Group 1 right here. There we go. We'll set up the same defense we had last time, just with many, many more ants.
Our ereptors have neutralized the threat to their queen.
Good. Continue the experiment and let me know the results. Don't add more than 30 ants at once, though. We don't want to harm the queen.
Understood.
This is why I court failure.
I wonder how they will react to a rival ereptor colony. Introducing 40 rival ereptor ants.
Yeah. Here they come. 40s, no biggie. We've been there, we've done that. Here we go. Surround them, surround them. Yes! Look at this ball of ants. It really does look like this much of a mess when you see ants clustered like this. This game looks so good. Our numerous ants are fine.
Excellent.
Drop me some seeds. There is still some food out here they can grab.
Introducing a further 50 rival Repta ants.
And they'll come from the southwest. My workers can head northeast and grab some of this food. Food grab. Here they come. Here comes the enemy. Now, I'm keeping an eye on the number of ants at group 5. I want to see if they can make it past the entrance, if they can get through and go store the food, or if they'll be attacked on their way. They're still out here. You're supposed to be gathering food. Why didn't you guys bring food back?
Fascinating.
Well, maybe they did.
Now let's try 60 Repta ants.
All right, boys, get back. Oh, you are getting food. Never mind. Get in there. Get out there. Get out there. Go get that food. Go get that food. They are bringing food back. My food count is increasing. Fully upgraded. I mean, fully saturated. We got eggs. We got ready for... Oh, these, the eggs being there tell you when it's ready to respawn. That's how come they can respawn instantly. The egg has a cooldown, but if there's an egg ready and that ant dies, it just respawns. I understand.
A superb response.
Thanks. Oh, you can waypoint.
You're doing admirably.
Oh, can you? No, maybe not.
Perhaps a small reward.
Yes.
Look to the surface.
Yes, get me those seeds. Get me those seeds. Group 4, what do you think? You want those seeds too? Bring us food so we can respawn.
What about a combination of a Repta and Fusca? Let's start with 20 of each.
This is where it's gonna get scary. I want these guys to go get their food and then come back. Wait, are they being ignored? Nope. But can they make it in? Can they make it in? Can they make it in? They can, they can. Oh God! Oh God! Groups 4 and 5 are the ones bringing back the food to reinforce with. Oh, there's some of the seeds or some of the food. They made it through, they made it through. He made it, he made it. Look at them go, look at them go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Our population is not taking much of a hit.
An unconventional defense, yet highly effective.
And we still got our boys heading out to grab those seeds. Respawns.
Interesting to see the colony fight on two fronts. Perhaps we should try 30 of each.
Now it gets scary. We're gonna put our 2 food gathering groups back into the nest group. Actually, let's have them reinforce groups 3 and 1. The flanking groups, or the front and then back flank group. I consider group 2 sort of like a support group, because 1 and 3 do the flank, and group 2 is sort of a support role. Okay, we are taking some damage now. The numbers are dwindling, but we have 17 more soldiers this time that we didn't have before. Or 18? Oh yeah, we made a new tile.
Magnificent! Once again, our Reptors triumph.
Yeah. What else you got? Ooh.
Some seeds on the surface for my succeeding Reptors. Gather them quickly.
Let's go. They are all right at the entrance too. That's useful. And then they get back in the colony and hit those speed tiles. I can upgrade those, can't I? Let's keep our food though. Respawns are more important. They are still hauling on that. Look at that. Oh, we did upgrade the speed tiles too. Good. Now it feels nice.
His ability to withstand such overwhelming assaults is incredible. I wonder, how will they handle a sustained flow of aggressors?
I don't know. It's a good experiment, scientist. Let's find out. Groups 4 and 5 reinforce 1 and 3 again. No, 1 and 3. Yes, reinforce groups 1 and 3. After you've dropped off your food, reinforce groups 1 and 3. That behaves exactly as I would expect. I'm understanding how to control this game now. And it's not extremely micro-intensive. I'm literally just sitting here with my coffee in hand and not pressing anything on my mouse or keyboard. I really like giving orders and having those be carried out without need for me to get involved. That's what this is played like. It's
Let's
fun.
make things a little more interesting, shall we?
God, here comes
The devil's coach horse.
Okay. Try and stop them at the entrance too. Meanwhile, the queen's back here like, oh god, I hope they win that fight. Oh god, there's nobody back here with me. Oh god, they're dying. I know they're dying because the babies are hatching around me. Don't worry, Ultra Power Queen. Not only are we slaying our foes, but the workers up front are making sure we can continue to do so by bringing in food.
I seem to have dropped my beetles.
Beetles!
I hope they don't harm the little ants.
Beetles! Why are you such a sadistic bastard, Scientist 2?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Group 2 is down to 5 ants. Oh, they only have 7 originally. They're fine. That group just needs to hatch a little bit. Where is that nursery? There it is. No eggs on it. Okay, so they've been hatching. Group 2 is taking a bit of a pounding. The beetles are in. The beetles are in here. They can't make it past this entrance, though. They can't. There's no way. We've got plenty of food to reinforce. We've got speed tiles. Oh, that spray, though.
Perhaps that's enough for now.
I think so. Yeah, my units are taking a pounding now. Our numbers are dropping hard. We have a little bit more to put up with. Oh man, they almost made it through, but I think we're gonna be fine. Wait. We have 1 soldier and a queen. Oh no, we're gonna lose again anyway.
The queen is in danger.
Oh no!
Perhaps I should stop the experiment.
What do I do in this situation? Looks like we're done. I don't think enough ants hatch in time. That's the most I can do is move everything over. Ugh, alright. Reload last
What
save.
is going on?
Alright, we have to build up our Formicarium in a different way. How do we better defeat the enemy? We have 17 of these guys. Maybe we just need to get rid of some workers and create a pod of soldiers then. First though, group 5, get out there and gather all that stuff. Let's get group 4 here to gather whatever that is. Let's get group 3 here to gather whatever that is. And group 2 together, whatever that is. There we go. We'll just let all of our workers bring as much food in as possible. And no, we'll send some of the soldiers at group 2 to do that. We'll keep some nest workers, as I now wish to. Wait, which workers are these? It's those. Okay, good. We're gonna have to get rid of some of the ants. These ones. Or we can remove some of our food storage, actually. What do we wish to sacrifice to get yet more soldiers? We can't do it with territory. We have to use what is available to us. And upgrading our ants is impossible. Well, not really, is it? 15 royal jelly. If only I had a little bit more. Moderate health and damage. I can spend a little bit of jelly on stronger ant attack. Attacks ignore a percentage of resistance. Black ant improvements. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Just make them a little bit better all around. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Increased attack damage, ignoring resistance, incoming damage reduced, and got some extra health. Let me figure this out real quick. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do this to help win this. Confirm. There we go. That helps that out. Now that we've upgraded our soldiers, we definitely want to have fewer workers. Well, that's a weird way to put it. We want more soldiers, so we're going to have to give up some workers. Let's bring these workers back. remove this nursery. If you guys would please do that for me. Thank you very much. I don't really have enough to build 7 of these. Oh yeah, we do get a refunded food cost, and we do still have food coming in. They're doing nothing, they're doing nothing. There's no food to gather. All right, all food has been gathered. All ants return to the nest group, please. We also need to remove this. We removed the upgrade. And now we'll remove the actual nursery tiles themselves. Follow that up with soldier nursery goodness. Nice little hexagonal pod. Just a standard sized group. We cannot upgrade that. All right, so that gives us even more soldier ants this time. Now, I don't want to have only one group of workers. 2 groups seems good. This seems like the right amount of defenses. One thing I think was really hurting me was when those Devil's House coach rockets were coming down in here and spraying the big cluster of ants I had right at the entrance. That was giving them maximum value out of their AoE. I think I do want to have them split up a little bit here. Like, I want the defenses to be here and here instead of all right here. So, maybe group 1. Maybe group 1 holds. They are the biggest group. We don't necessarily need them up front. Group 2, group 3. Group 1, that's probably the biggest choke right there, whereas group 2 could hold like here. And that would allow group 1 to sneak behind if any of them get right there. No, group 1 should be the one up front at this spot, with group 2 here and group 3 here. Now we have another group of 10. They should also not be directly at the front, I think. So I'm just curious to see how this works out. Group 4, where would you actually go? Oh, we need to remove that one's pheromone marker. Same for 5. Group 4, let's have you do something like this. It's 10 ants. All right, so 2 we'll put right here, and group 4 will go right here. Group 1 is generally at the front. This group of ants will engage first, and hopefully group 1 reinforces. If that's the case, then we want them set up the opposite way. Group 1 will stop most things at the entrance. It's possible other forces stream through here. Let's find out if that works. Now, group 5 will be our food gathering unit. Can I make a group 6? I can't. So they don't intend you to do that much micro in this game. They've made it very simple. I like that. They even discourage you from having more than 5 control groups. Not so much discourage as disable. All right, let's go.
I think it is time we connected the outworld to the feeder colonies. I want to see how these eruptors respond under pressure.
I will prepare the experiment.
Okay.
Let's begin with a small threat.
Connecting the Fusca colony now. I will let 10 through to start with.
I believe we will now get to see how this behaves. I think this is a much better setup. This little gateway challenge is teaching me a lot about how to defend a colony. Okay, so their 10 ants come in, group 1 engages, group 2 catches on as well, and does surround with a flank. But we don't want a ton of ants up front, we need some guys back here.
The Raptors identified the threat and responded very quickly.
Excellent. Let's see how they handle a few more, shall we?
Introducing 20 Formicarium ants.
I want my workers out here preemptively to gather whatever is thrown out. Just keep them out of harm's way. Group 1 and Group 2 engage. So before the beetles come out, it's more efficient. Or before the,
Our Ereptors have neutralized the threat to their queen.
Good. Continue the experiment and let me know the results.
Yeah.
Don't add more than 30 ants at once, though. We don't want to harm the queen.
Understood.
Liar, scientists too. Liar!
I wonder how they will react to a rival Ereptor colony. Introducing 40 rival Ereptor ants.
Alright. Once the AoE guys come in, the demon spear instructors will reposition Group 4 back here. Right now, their extra damage is needed to preserve the lives we have up front. Matter of fact, that goes for all units.
Excellent.
So 4 goes here, 3 goes here when we need to.
Introducing a further 50 rival Ereptor ants.
Yeah. I ain't scared. Did you find food? Are any of you finding food? Why are you going back? There's no reason to go back. Here come the ants. The enemy ants.
Fascinating.
You don't say. Where's my reward?
Now let's try 60 Ereptor ants.
Come on, I want my seeds. Drop me some seeds. We're only at 19 food. You expect us to eat our enemies and only our enemies? That would make us super hardcore. I survive on a diet of my enemies. Tons of ants. Look at that long stream on the map. On the mini map there. That's nuts. Hey, Group 2. Stop slacking, Group 2. It's whatever. My ants aren't dying. They're upgraded now with the talent trees or the royal jelly.
A superb response.
Give me my seeds.
You're doing admirably, my Ereptors. Perhaps a small reward. Look to the surface.
Grab them quick. 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 Go. There's a lot of you. Grab them. Grab them. You see them. You see the food. You see the food. You see the food.
What about a combination of Ereptor and Fusca? Let's start with 20 of each.
Okay, you guys did good. Now reinforce Group 2. Once you've grabbed some of that food, just don't go back out there without fighting. Loads of ants. Group 2, get a little closer. There we go. This is a large enough attack force. We really should have every ant available on this. It still comes down to us clustering at the entrance until they get their AoE.
An unconventional defense, yet highly effective.
Okay. Still a few seeds out there.
It's interesting to see the colony fight on two fronts. Perhaps we should try 30 of each.
Get the food. Reinforce Group 2. We out, we out, we out. No! Don't fight. Don't fight. Go, go, go. Group 5. Shit. I did this wrong. Well, those guys die. They'll rehatch. Do fight. Group 5. We don't have Group 5. Alright, we don't have a lot of food now. Respawns are slowing down? Have stopped? Looks like they've stopped. We need more food to keep growing new ants. Fortunately, slaying like 60.
Magnificent. Once again, our raptors triumph.
Are we not eating these corpses? There we go. 5.
Seeds on the surface for my succeeding raptors.
Group
Gather them
4, Group
quickly.
5, go do your thing. We're using 2 groups for this. I'm even bringing some combat ants out to grab this food. We do need the respawns. Got a total of 15 ants coming out to gather this food. There we go. And once that's done, Group 5 can continue to gather food. I'm gonna put the...
colony's ability to withstand such overwhelming assaults is incredible. I wonder, how will they handle a sustained flow of aggressors?
pretty well until you start sending OP units in. Then not great. Group 5, avoid combat. Grab the food and try and linebacker, or I guess running back. I don't know what they do in American football. Just break through their lines. I also need to get in the habit of putting the pheromone markers past objectives like food. That way the ants walk right into the food to get there. All right, we have 120 food now. We are still collecting. And we're holding off a sustained flow of aggressors. We get attacked outside.
Let's make things a little more interesting, shall we? Enter the Devil's Coach Horse.
Actually, I got an idea. Come on, let's take the fight to them. My guys are defending at the entrance right now, but once we've killed all those dudes... Here we go. Have at them!
Whoops. I seem to have dropped my beetles.
There's
I
a
hope
big
they
old
don't
beetle.
harm the little ants.
Bring group 3 out here, bring group 4 here. Oh, group 4, actually, you can hold back right here. Group 5, get these dudes. Looks like we're okay defending at the entrance. Yeah, I think overwhelming them outside is a much better idea. Group 1, you know where to go next. Group 2 is suffering numerically in numbers. Numerically in numbers, I did just say that. But we are now bringing back the bodies of our enemies. Group 4, what are you doing?
Perhaps that's enough for now.
All ants back to base. Save the queen.
The queen is in danger. Perhaps I should stop the experiment.
Okay, let's see if my ants will get back in time. She is below half HP. Oh, my ants aren't gonna make it in time. They aren't gonna make it in time. Oh my god, this is a hard mission.
What happened to the queen?
The ants were weak and confused. We should start again.
With a healthier colony. Yeah, healthier. You mean with a smarter player. No, this was actually a lot of fun for me to do. I do have to stop the recording. I've been recording for about an hour now, so I guess we just aren't going to succeed in this mission just yet. But this is an excellent point for me to talk about something that I've been really big on lately, and that is courting failure. I do not... I mean, it's hard for me to explain, but I don't get discouraged by failure. I get encouraged by failure. I don't see failure as me failing. I see it as me learning. When I fail at something, like when these ants continually crush my queen over and over, I'm looking at the fact that I did a little bit better this time than I did last time. At the moment that I fail, I get excited because I know I've improved and I can see ways to improve. This goes for not just games, but in life. When you fail at something, well, when I fail at something, I get excited because I see the future where I have taken the lesson I just learned from failing and succeeded with it. I see that future when I fail. When I die in League of Legends, I don't get mad or discouraged at that. I say, okay, and I can see the path to me doing better next time. So when I fail at anything, especially even at something like this, it serves as a spike of encouragement for me. It makes me more excited to do the thing that I'm failing at. Because when you're failing, it means you are pushing yourself to and past your limits. You're becoming better by doing this. You are expanding yourself as a person overall by doing this, stepping outside of your comfort zone. If failure stops you from doing something, you don't grow. Unless, of course, you're just tired or frustrated. Maybe you did it 100 times and failed or whatever, and now you're just physically exhausted. But if I failed at something 100 times in a row, I would be 100 times that excited, right? That's my outlook on this sort of thing. I'm gonna be super happy to put up this episode to show all of this failure, because failure is huge to me. I love it. I court failure. I look for ways to fail. And by that, I mean I'm always pushing my limits. If you fail at something, it means you went to your limit and passed it, and now you know where you are and how to improve. That means you will be better later. And what can be more exciting than improving as a person? And improving as a human being, and improving at League of Legends, at Ant Game, at tennis, at your schoolwork, at your daily life. Improvement is what we are all, it drives all of us. Human beings need two things. One, each other. We are a communal species, and it's hard-coded into our DNA. That's what loneliness actually is, by the way. Loneliness is, you know how when you get hungry, you eat? But nobody's like, oh man, it's so pathetic for me to feel so hungry. No, they just eat, right? Loneliness is your body's hunger to be with other people. You have a need for that, a biological need for that. And of course, your mileage may vary if you're a loner and you enjoy being alone, etc., etc. This is just generally speaking. Even loners have this to a degree for the most part. But yeah, when you're lonely, it's not because you're pathetic or sad. It's just your body telling you that you need some interaction, right? So that's, how did I get there? But human beings need two things. One, each other, as we just went into, and two, to improve oneself. We need to grow constantly. We need that. That's why we go to school. That's why we work. That's why we practice things like instruments and video games. We need to always be growing, and we need to be around each other. Communally speaking, I think ants are a fantastic representation of working together, being with one another, becoming greater as a part of the whole than you are alone. I think ants are a great representation of that. Anyway, but yeah, self-improvement is the point that I was trying to get at right here. I don't know. I love stuff like this. I absolutely love stuff like this. I won't go on a huge rant. That's the kind of thing I do on my streams, not on my YouTube videos. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring this recording to a close here. Dear viewers, we will definitely be finishing up this mission in the next video. And I hope it wasn't too frustrating to watch this and ultimately not see success. I know that may frustrate a lot of people, but I want you to look at it. The reason I'm going to put this up in all of its frustrating entirety, it's not really frustrating to me, but I know it may be to some people. The reason I'm going to put this up in its entirety, maybe I made a couple of edits for time's sake, but for the most part, I'll put it up in its entirety, is because I want you to try and shift your mindset to seeing failure, seeing this whole like hour-long recording of failure just be... It's an exciting thing. It's how you grow, and I'm not afraid to try and get that message out. Speaking of my message, I feel like I've sort of botched it here. Whatever, I'm gonna pull back. These are thoughts that I've been having and wanted to share, but I don't have them fully formed, and I don't 100% know how to communicate them yet, but I hope I got this across. Dear viewers, that is going to do that for this particular video. Hope you folks enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you folks next time.